2 years ago, I made a video where I brilliantly argued that something was the objective best, and of course everyone agreed with me. Everyone agreed. So, I decided to share the objectively best movie trilogy, and, come on, there's only really one answer. Great actors, great plots, and I mean, who could forget a soundtrack with just banger after banger after banger? You know, I've even heard people calling it timeless. Yes, of course, I'm talking about High School Musical. Great movies, absolutely perfect in every single way. Listen, I grew up in the late 2000s, okay? I had two older sisters obsessed with the Disney Channel. Of course I grew up with this movie, and its sequel, the best movie ever made, I Will Die on This Hill. So when I found out there were not one, not two, but 3 whole officially licensed High School Musical games on the Nintendo DS, I, creamed myself, basically, and I knew I just had to play them. And I did, but I'm not real proud of it. You know those times where you're playing, Kingdom Hearts, Melody of Memory, and you say to yourself, this is great and everything, but where the fuck is Troy Bolton? Thankfully, High School Musical 1 on DS has you covered. It's a rhythm game where you press buttons loosely in time to the melody of the song in the background, while the spot-on models of the main characters do whatever this is on the top screen. Also, for some reason, they don't use the actual songs from the movie, songs that literally everybody knows, but instead get cover singers to sing over it. This Disney licensed game couldn't even get the fucking rights to the actual songs. Don't worry though, guys. They got the rights to Corbin Blue's face. This game actually does have a story mode where they, whatever, this is fucking boring as shit.
Hey, ist das zu fassen? Die Wildcats haben unaufbehrt Bundesstadt geschafft, aber wir hatten noch nicht mal unser erstes Spiel. Servetseg, ihr recht vom Wildcats Drama. Ja, das ist super und irgendwie beängstigend. Da hört man zur Zeit ziemlich oft. Schaden mich die ganze Zeit, dass nicht am BGM Wettbewerb teilnehmen will. Hat wohl Angst. Ich weiß dass es ihm Spaß macht. Singt ihm Daum, wenn glaubt, dass allein ist. All und überlegt doll macht. Mit deinen besten Freunden Gestand landreisen. So ein Chance lässt man sich nicht eingehen.
And then they all live happily ever after at the end. In between this gripping narrative, you get to experience this game's rich and intricate gameplay, where you press buttons loosely in the beats of melodies of the songs that they play in the background. You do this over and over and over and over and over. This is the best game I've ever played in my life. Apparently this game has multiplayer, but I have no friends, so I didn't play it. High School Musical 2 is a remarkable improvement over the first. The movie, which again is a masterpiece and a treasure. The game, though, these scores are in the 30s, and I'm not saying they're wrong or anything. You know those times where you're playing WarioWare and you say to yourself, this is great and everything, but where the fuck is the umbrella minigame from High School Musical 2 on DS? High School Musical 2, work this out, for the Nintendo DS has you covered and more. This game, in addition to just being a piece of shit, also has this new incredible feature where the game is split up into multiple in-universe days. So, on day 1, you start off by doing the worst minigame in video game history. Just click on umbrellas for 2 whole minutes. Hope you don't fuck up, because if you don't click these umbrellas in the split second that you have, you'll lose the minigame and have to do it all over again. After you do that, you go around and look for bottles of crystal meth, like they did in the movie, and then you get to the rhythm section. It's only a portion from the actual song, and then you play more minigames, you find more shit, and do the goddamn exact same umbrella minigame again, and do another portion of the song, rinse and repeat, while you or the music and me loops in the background constantly. Do the minigame, find the meth, umbrella song, met umbrella song, Jesus! And then, for the final task of the day, you do the entire song, instead of just the small portions, and why didn't I just do that first? Why did I waste my time doing the smaller... It should come as no surprise that this is the second worst game I've ever played. High School Musical 3 Senior Year is a movie I have very mixed feelings towards. Thankfully, though, I know exactly how I feel about the game. It fucking sucks. Also, my computer had trouble running this game and OBS at the same time, which is why the footage you're watching is pretty choppy, but to be perfectly honest, I don't care. And neither did the people who made this game. But credit where credit is due. Instead of just pressing the buttons in the rhythm section like you've been doing for 2 games, there are now mini games in the rhythm section. So there's one where you point the stylus in the direction of the line and you move this flower thing to collect balls, and they all suck. But wait, what? No. In the movie, Troy and Gabriella sing this song in Troy's treehouse in a moment of feeling down due to graduating high school and leaving everything behind, and it's very perfect, okay? It sets up the emotional conflict throughout the movie, okay? I've seen the movie! They did not sing this song on the fucking East High rooftop, okay? I've seen the movie, and they did not do the thriller dance. No, what is this? Like, actually. If it isn't painfully obvious, the movies are just better in every way. I mean, even if you hate the movies, I mean, they still have better acting, better songs, but not a better story. In the first game, there was a gripping narrative where Troy and Gabriella struggle with their loyalty to Chad's new regime and have to decide if they need to sacrifice Taylor for the sake of their future. It's really deep and emotional. Well, I think that's what's going on anyway. I can't read German, so...